Three Big Cedar Ranch is an 84-acre estate in Middle Tennessee that serves as a safe haven for underage girls recovering from sex trafficking. Here to talk more about the $3 million donation it just received is the program's founder, Brian Callies of Saving Lost Kids. Brian, welcome back to 3 at 3. Always good to see you, my friend. Always. Let's talk about this $3 million donation.
Can you believe that?
With you, I can.
Well, I'm going to give you some of that credit, though, because, you know, we shared it with you and your listeners of what the dream is and what we were trying to accomplish. And we've been working on this for years. Didn't know exactly where God was taking it and where we were trying to find it. And we found this place several months ago, and it's now under contract. And we were like, okay, how do we afford to do all this? So then we came on and shared it with your listeners and you, and God just stepped up in a really mighty way. And we've got now an anonymous donor. I don't get to know who he is. I wished I did. Yeah. But anonymous donor has pledged, and he's donating $3 million.
What does that say to you when there's somebody out there watching, hearing the stories that you share with us and many others over the years, Brian? What does that say about your mission?
So I'll tell you, when you're doing something big, this is a really big thing. This will be when it's done, 20 homes, the church, the school, the healing center, all those other buildings, it'll be the biggest thing done for child sex trafficking in the country. So why God asked me to do that, I don't know. I'm not that guy, right? So you see this big, huge thing, and so then you have to get people on board. And it gets to be a struggle because sometimes you don't see, oh man, where's the money going to come from? And you wonder all those things.
Because people do wonder.
Yeah, I mean, and then all of a sudden, it kind of almost to the end of our contract, and we're like, what are we going to do? And then God spins up the most awesome thing that you would not have planned for or expected. And that $3 million is going to just change the game, not just for how we're doing the mission, but for the girls, which is what the key is. The money is great to have because it supplies two things. Number one, we're in a state right now, we want to do what's best for the girls. We want to do excellent. And then we also want to do beauty. And so those two things combined help us to do something to the next level. That beauty and that wonderful and excellent.
So Brian, when it comes to stopping missing and trafficking, you say it's important to do this before it actually begins. What do you mean by that?
So we do 3 different phases of what we do. We prevent first, then we rescue, and then now the healing side, the restore part. But you realize how broken a child gets after they get caught up into this. And the idea of trying to rescue or recover either from missing or trafficking, it's a really hard thing to do because they've had so much trauma, so much things have happened to them. If we can stop it, well, that's the best game for the buck, right? That's what you do. You try to, it's like a burn victim center unit. Like, it's great to have a burn victim unit, but it's better that they never got burned, right? Same thing here. And most of missing children, most of sex trafficking is preventable and avoidable. And what it means is not that you blame the child, it's just you try to do some things so the child knows what red flags to look out for, how to do things more safely so they don't become a victim.
Right. When we talk about offering true healing, also kind of put a face on this, Brian, if you would. Can this happen anywhere? Can it happen here in the Mid-South, here in Memphis, Tennessee, Shelby County? Where is this happening?
Okay, sex trafficking, let's work on that. So 300,000 to 400,000 children go missing each year in the U.S., right? And so in Tennessee, we could say that's probably getting around 600 on the books right now, 600 children a month go missing, and of those, about a fifth of those are being trafficked every month here in Tennessee.
That is a huge number.
Yes, and those are just on the books. I'd venture to guess it's probably double that for those that are not in those books. So you're talking about 100, 200 kids a month in Tennessee that are being trafficked. And so we can do a much better job at that, of prevention and trying to avoid. We can do a better job with rescue. But if you don't heal them, okay, you haven't fixed anything yet.
Right.
You know, there's one poor girl that we rescued one time at 12 and a half, then 13, then 13 and a half, then 14, all from trafficking, all different situations. And the problem is, if you don't heal all that broken, you haven't rescued them.
You got to heal for sure. Very quickly here, we have to talk about our buddy Brett Dunaway from
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's. Where is he today? He's usually out here with us.
He's down in Florida. That's a very busy man. He's going to have to get himself a jet every
He's
time
gonna
I
have to. Now he pledged the first home, did he not?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Where do we stand with that project?
So the cool thing about this property that we just got, we're going to close on the end of next month.
Okay.
The cool thing is it's got a big, large home on it. So he's pledged the next home.
Wow.
So we're going to use his $650,000 pledge to build the second home.
Right.
And then we need 18 more.
And very quickly here, planning and the Saving Lost Kids in Big Cedar Ranch. And
Yes.
That's what that is?
That is.
That's it?
Big Cedar Ranch. And we're partnered with Big Oak Ranch in Alabama. And that's our amazing partners that are guiding us in a lot.
And quickly here, how can others get involved in this, Brian?
So you can go to the website, savinglostkids.org, helps you with the missing and all that kind of stuff. But if you want to specifically talk about the ranch, bigcedarranch.org is the way to go.
Big Cedar Ranch.
And shout out to Jersey Mike's and Brett Dunaway. He also raised $50,000 for us this year. Got a new restaurant that is trying to raise more money for us that just opened up in Cordova. So
All right.
y'all hit Jersey Mike's, man. You can't knock
We
it.
got you covered. Brian Callis, my
they're,
friend,
impressed.
brother. Always
Bless
good to
you.
have you back here.
Thank you for everything. And thank you for your listeners and everybody who's pitching in and doing something on this project.
Thank you. All right, a short break. We'll be right back.